Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. What better way to start out a Monday morning with our good friend, Kevin Richardson? Welcome back to the show today.
Yay! Thank you. I love this moment. This is just wonderful. What a beautiful day it is.
Are you trying to hypnotize me to believe Mondays are a good thing?
Look into my eyes. You're getting sleepy.
I love Mondays. I love Mondays. No, but your positive energy does make me enjoy Mondays. And you know what? Why should we be so down upon Monday? It's not a bad day. It just gives us that many more days to look forward to the weekend again.
It's just closer to the weekend. Yes.
Yay. All right, Kevin. For those that may not know you yet, please introduce yourself. Say hello.
Hi, my name is Kevin Richardson, and I am a master hypnotist, soon to be a hypnotherapist, just a few weeks away. Yay.
Ooh, congratulations on that. Yay.
Yay. So today, let's have some fun. Let's just have fun.
Fun, and we're all a little self-conscious. We've all gained a few pounds from this pandemic. I could use some tips on weight loss, and I think that's what I really don't need. Weight loss. I'm just naturally genetically thin, I swear, but a lot of us really do, not to make fun of it. I have been heavier, but I don't work out. I'm just naturally a thinner type, but a lot of people aren't that lucky, and we need help.
They need help. They need help.
Yep.
And weight loss, so many people go on diets, and so many people try diet, this diet, that diet, meta fast, slim fast, all these fasts, and they go on this quick loss diet and they lose 20, 30 pounds. And then 6 months later, they got to lose 40, 50 pounds, and they gain it back. And weight has been a struggle for me for 40 years. I have struggled with my weight for 40 years. And what I've learned is, after I went through, I can't tell you how many different diets and how many thousands of dollars I've spent on weight loss, I finally went to a hypnotist.
Who knew, right? And here you are. Wow.
Tell us what happened.
Tell us what happened. You went to a hypnotist. This is a true story. What year are we talking about? What year?
Yeah, just January 2021.
Okay.
And in 2016, I went to a MetaFast program. And oh my gosh, I lost so much weight. But then I hit the wall. I started having these cravings I could not satisfy, could not satiate my cravings. And so on came the weight. Oh my gosh, it really just piled on. So then in January 2021, I went to a hypnotist, and he hypnotized me, and I've lost 25 pounds.
Wow.
Yay. I put on a couple of pounds over the last couple of weeks. I went and I had my booster shot. Yay.
Yay.
And I got my flu shot. Yay. And then I felt, I need some ice cream. I need something that's a comfort food. I need mommy's hug.
Yeah, you do. Back in the wall. You are too much. You really should be on stage. Okay. You should be like a comedian as well. That's seriously. Go ahead.
So off to the local store I went in search of ice cream.
What type of ice cream? I got to know what Kevin Richardson's favorite ice cream is. Come on.
Pistachio. But don't tell me one. And then I found this chocolate chip. So, okay. I'll just have one scoop of this. I'll have one scoop of that, and we'll just be happy. One scoop turned into 2, then it turned into 3, and then it turned into lunch, breakfast, and dinner. And oh my God, they're all gone. How did that happen?
Yeah.
What happened? Well, I went into hypnosis and went on a binge. I don't remember a thing. I think that's a famous line from Chicago. I don't remember anything until after I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and the ice cream was dead.
Yeah.
So
Devoured, gone. Yes. Ah.
it's all gone. Well, that's one of the problems with trying to lose weight is sometimes people go into these cravings and this relationship with food. And my relationship with food is comfort. My relationship with food is, oh, I need mama's hug.
Yeah.
I need Nana's hug. I don't have mama and I don't have Nana anymore. So
Yeah.
I just, and so food is the replacement. So it ends up sometimes folks just go into these binges
Mm-hmm.
and they don't even realize it. They don't even know. They don't even know how much food they eat. And so until all of a sudden now they're 600 pounds, 700 pounds, 800 pounds. And they're like going, what happened? How did this happen? And they don't know.
Wow.
But when you start putting on so much weight, you start triggering different bodily responses. Insulin levels change. You spike your insulin. When you spike insulin, I didn't realize this, but if you eat food that has sugar in it and you're not sticking with the glycemic index, you're storing fat.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that insulin played a part in fat. So part of this is learning how to manage your insulin levels. That's not always so easy.
Mm.
The other part is learning what foods trigger insulation, the insulin uptick. And then realizing that if you eat sugar, and those who have kids and their kids eat sugar, you realize they're bouncing off the walls, the ceiling, and all the furniture. And then all of a sudden they
Yeah.
crash, and they're out.
Yeah.
They just go to sleep. The same thing happens. Energy spikes and then it just drops. And then it creates a cycle because you're into the sugar crash. Now you need the food in order to build up your sugar, your energy again. So then you get into this cycle. So part of weight loss is education. And it's a journey. It's been, a 10-month journey for me in learning about food and learning about my relationship to food. So what did I learn? I learned almost all prepared food has sugar in it. Who knew?
Correct. Yeah.
Everybody that's skinny knows.
Or they're just naturally, no, they might not know. They just be very lucky. Everybody has different bodies. Sometimes genetics do play a big role.
Yeah, everybody is just skinny. Everybody in my family is just skinny, except for me.
No.
And so I had to learn what foods had sugar, and I had to learn what foods did I have to avoid. Well, that took some reading. It took some internet research. It took some learning and understanding insulin and how insulin responds in the body and how insulin is triggered in the body. And then I figured out, what about these cravings? Because one of my downfalls is I get these horrible sugar cravings. And so where do those come from? Well, they come from the brain, but who tells the brain to trigger the sugar cravings? I didn't know this, but it's all the flora in the gut. It's all the little microbes,
bacteria and
microbes that are in breaking down the food. There are certain bacteria that feeds on sugar. And so if you get a overpopulation of that type of bacteria, somehow I don't think they really know yet, but
Mm-hmm.
how it communicates to the brain to trigger the sugar cravings to feed that specific bacteria.
Mm.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Well, my hypnotist did, and now I know.
Great.
And all he said is, he just asked me one question. He said, "Have you heard of probiotics?" Pro what?
Oh, there you go. Uh-huh.
Pro what? What are you
Mm-hmm.
talking about?
Yep.
He said, "Have you heard about it?" I said, "No." So, being the curious person that I am, I went home and I immediately looked up on the research. I went immediately to the internet and
Mm-hmm.
I looked up sugar cravings. What did I find out? I found out that the gut controls the sugar cravings.
Interesting.
So, in order to control the sugar cravings, you have to control the bacteria in the gut.
Okay.
Okay. So, it's a multi layer approach. So, I found some probiotics, started taking those, sugar cravings gone. Um, and then I stopped taking them because I ran out and they hadn't, because of all the issues with
Oh,
stock, oh, all the
uh-oh.
delivery stuff, I ran out. And
Uh-oh.
so all of a sudden it came back and it
Mm-hmm.
hit with a vengeance. So now
Oh.
back, and that's one of the things in weight loss is that people fall off the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
They go off the wagon and then they start beating themselves up and then they go into a depression and then the depression causes people to eat even more food. So how can a hypnotist help?
Tell us. I mean, hypnotists
Yeah,
can really help people who are severely obese. They can, right?
it can help. It
Uh-huh.
can help.
Mm-hmm.
And so part of the role of the hypnotist is to be a part of the team and on the team for the person who's trying to lose weight. We're just one member of the team.
Mm-hmm.
And our role is to work with the subconscious to change the behaviors and the habits and help educate and be their cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
And 600 pounds life, if you're watching, please call me. I can
Yeah.
help. So many times I would go to my doctor and he'd say, lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. Here's a diet. Go on the diet, lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
We'd come back. I went, you need to lose 10 pounds. How am I going to do that? Follow the diet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I'm cutting out all the foods that I really like
And
and I'm not replacing them with anything.
mm,
So now I'm feeling like I'm having to give up so much. So that causes you to go into this downward spiral. Like I'm giving up my life. I'm giving up everything I love. So this is where the hypnotist can help
yeah.
because they can be your cheerleader and they can help support you in your subconscious thinking
Mm-hmm.
that you're not losing anything, but you're gaining.
Mm-hmm.
So it's reframing your approach with food. So the hypnotist, they work on ego strength because so many times people that are really obese have poor self-esteem, have poor self-confidence, have poor perseverance,
Mm-hmm.
and they become almost like hopeless.
Yeah.
I'm now in a mess and I don't know how to get out of it.
Oh.
So the hypnotist can help you figure some of this out. Now, sometimes you have to work with the psychologist to kind of get down to the issues because with some folks, we're dealing with past traumas.
Mm-hmm.
Some folks I've known of, they've had childhood abuse, childhood sexual molestation, and they use obesity as a way of making themselves unattractive to other people because they're hurting from the molestation
Mm-hmm.
trauma. So it's helping them work through the trauma. And sometimes you may have to have a psychologist on your team to help you work through those issues. The hypnotist, excuse me, can also help you work with trauma and can also help you use some techniques so that you can go in and forgive yourself and learn how to have a healthy approach to life. So it's not just a one-stop, one-trick pony. You're really looking at kind of like an onion and peeling back the onion. And as you peel back the onion, sometimes it stinks worse and sometimes you cry.
Yeah.
But it's realizing it's all part of the healing process. It's all normal.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where the hypnotist can come into play and help you reframe your thoughts about yourself, reframe your thoughts about your environment,
Mm-hmm.
reframe your thoughts about your relationship to food. And one of the issues they keep saying, oh, portion control, portion control, portion control. Well, if you're having weight problems, what is the proper portion? Now,
Yeah. Good question. How do you
what is,
know? How do you know?
How do you know? Weight Watchers is fabulous. It's
Yeah.
one that works. Why do they work? Because they offer support and they build success. And that's one of the other issues that the hypnotist can help you with, is to be your support and also help you achieve your goals successfully
Mm-hmm.
and build in success. When I would go to see my doctor would say, well, you didn't lose 10 pounds, you only lost 3. Well, can't we celebrate the 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the 3? Why can't we celebrate that?
Yeah.
We need to celebrate that.
That's an achievement. Any amount is an achievement. So
any amount is an
that puts a
achievement.
negative connotation on it, doesn't it?
It
puts you in
does.
a bad mindset. And doesn't mindset really also help control the body and everything that goes with it? So now you're not feeling good. You walk out of the doctor and he's making you feel a little insignificant. Not good enough. I didn't lose enough. And what does that do? That would make me dive into my ice cream more, you know?
Oh, it's devastating.
Devastating. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when you work so hard to lose weight, and when you are morbidly obese and the doctor says, in order for you to have your weight loss surgery, you have to lose 100 pounds. And in 6 months, you need to lose 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like 10 pounds a month.
Yeah.
That's like 2 pounds a week, 2.5, 3 pounds a week.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Sure is.
And if you go from a huge diet of like we were taking in 7,000 calories a day down to 18 calories or 1,800 calories a day, excuse me, I've got a scratchy throat today.
That's okay.
And you are restricted in your calories, that's a tough road to go.
Yeah.
The hypnotist can help you along the way. The hypnotherapist can help you on your journey. They will partner with you on your journey through this. It's not going to be a quick fix thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a long time. And that's what I had to learn. I'm not going to lose 80 pounds in 6 months. It's unrealistic. 1 to 2 pounds a month is the safest, because you're having to change the mindset. You're trying to have to change the mind and what it views you as, because it has an image of you at 600, 700, 800 pounds. You've got to change that image. And part of that is the subconscious only works in the present. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm thinking, by the way, the subconscious only works in the present. Yes.
It only works in the present.
Okay.
It's the conscious brain that works in the past, the present, and the future. So if you tell the subconscious, we're going to lose weight in 6 months. It's going, wait.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Well, I know that one.
Oh.
Let's pile it on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have to change the way you talk to yourself and the way you do your self-talk.
Mm-hmm.
So part of that, the hypnotist takes you through hypnosis into the future so that you can visualize what yourself is going to look like when you've achieved your goal. So if you have a clear picture of what you look like when you achieve your goal, we anchor that to the present. So if we say, you're going to weigh 150 pounds and you're 400 pounds and your ideal body weight is 150, we take you into the future, have you visualize yourself, bring up an image of yourself, and then visualize yourself in your clothes at 150 pounds and how you look, and then visualize your family congratulating you, applauding you at how you look in the future.
Yeah.
We anchor that to the present. So we teach the folks how to do self-talk. I weigh 150 pounds. I weigh 150 pounds. Right now, I don't weigh 150 pounds. But my goal is I will be down to that amount.
Yeah.
So every day I listen to my tapes. Every day I listen to my tape. And every day I visualize myself at that goal weight. And I have a set of clothes in my closet for that goal weight. So every day when I get dressed and get ready to go to work, there they are. I see it every day.
Yeah.
And I talk to myself every day about it. And so the self-conscious begins to think, oh, 150 pounds. Well, we need to do some work here to get there.
Yeah.
So it's training the mind how to revisualize yourself. And it's training the mind how to increase your self-image, increase your self-confidence, increase your perseverance. And that's how a hypnotist can help. They are your cheerleader. In a world where there aren't very many cheerleaders these days.
No.
We don't have a whole lot of people that are going, rah, rah, rah. You look fabulous at 800 pounds.
You're right.
You don't have that. It's like the only person that looks good is the ones that are on TV that are maybe 5-10 pounds below their ideal weight.
Yeah. Camera does add 10 pounds at least, probably a little more.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all we see in society. And so the people that don't fit into that society, into that vision, they isolate themselves. They remove themselves. That builds up shame. It builds up
guilt,
image, guilt, and all of these feelings. The psychologist helps with that. The hypnotist helps you with your subconscious mind and controlling your subconscious mind. Your brain controls your entire body. It controls everything. The brain is incredibly powerful. And so once you can begin to understand how it functions and how you can begin to control it, then you can begin to control your weight. So it's not just a simple go to the doctor and get a diet. You have to build your team and your support team. And the hypnotist is one person on that team. You have the doctor. The hypnotist can talk with the doctor and share with the doctor what they're doing in the approach. The psychologist, we can talk with the psychologist and say, okay, this is what we're doing. What else do we need to do, doctor? What more do we need to do, Mr. PhD? How can we support you?
So you're changing our thoughts about what we want to eat, in a sense, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's, as the hypnotist, that's what you're doing. Got it. So for someone who loves potato chips and craves potato chips, cravings is something hypnosis can help.
It can help
Change.
with, it can help change. However, you have to work with your gut.
Got
You
it.
have to work with the physical. It's the mental as well as the physical, because you have to get the physical body under control at the same time you're getting discipline.
And normally, how many sessions would it take to start with the weight loss program? I mean, do you recommend some to try on for how long? You know, obviously people want to see results, but they also have to be patient. So how do you get someone to commit, and how long would it be to start? Someone starting today, how would you say they should commit? How long?
Probably 10 weeks.
Okay. And that's one session a week then? Perfect. Okay.
That's one session a week. Now that's also homework. Part of that is doing your own research into nutrition. It's doing your research into how your body works. And the hypnotist and your doctor can guide you, and your psychologist can guide you through that process as to what more resources can we give you to be successful. Because the more you know, the more you can control.
Yeah, beautifully said. That's a great way to end it. In closing today, Kevin, let's wrap it up, and then we'll talk about how we can contact you. But what other thoughts do you want to leave with our listeners today about weight loss and the benefits of hypnosis to help someone, even if you're overly obese? These steps, this process can help.
This process can help, and research has shown that it can help. Yep. It's not an overnight adventure. It is a long process, and we are a part of your team. We are your cheerleader.
Yeah.
Support you in your efforts. We're there when you fall down, and we're there when you cross the finish line.
Beautifully said.
Every day is a new day. Every day is a new opportunity for success. And every day you're successful builds more success.
Yep, absolutely.
Did that make sense?
It does. Thank you so much, Kevin. Can you do us a favor? Tell us how we can get in touch with you.
My name is Kevin Richardson. My website is kevinrichardsontherapy.com. And my phone number is 760-902-2274. 3 hours behind Eastern, 2 hours behind Central, 1 hour behind Mountain. And I can't believe the time has gone by so fast.
It always does, but it's a pleasure seeing your beautiful face, your smile, your energy, and hypnosis can help in so many different ways. Look, you got over public speaking. You would never think Kevin Richardson had a problem with this. You're so
never think about it.
Outgoing. I said you belong on a stage. Seriously. Seriously, it does wonders. Kevin, thank you.
Yeah. You have contacts.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So to reach out one more time, the website?
KevinRichardsonTherapy.com, 760-902-2274. It has been a wonderful opportunity, and I'm sad it's over, but I'll see you next Monday.
You got it. Have a great day. And to all of our listeners, the same. Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.